Nail fam, what y'all saying? Oh my gosh, how long it been? 10 years? 15, 20? What is up, nail fam? Hope you guys are doing fantabulous. I have not posted for at least 3, maybe possibly almost 4 weeks. But if you are a loyal subscriber and follower on Instagram or even TikTok, you would already know that I am currently under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure to complete my accounting exams. So I would have mentioned that there are 3 exams. I've passed 2. They were the most difficult things I've ever done in my life, besides, I don't know, having a child. And I'm on my 3rd one. And my exam for this 3rd one is in 4 weeks. So over the next 4 weeks, I'm under an immense amount of pressure. I underestimated how much work goes into studying accounting. So I needed all of my brains. I needed it. I could not be distracted. And yeah, so that's essentially where I've been for the last couple of weeks. I see some of y'all really been doing well. Some of y'all get your little subscribers up, and some of y'all carrying on study with the videos. See, that's my Caribbean side coming out. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tia Vella, and I love doing my nails. But over the last few weeks, I've not had a chance to do my nails. And I have kind of slowed down on accepting PR packages as well, simply because I couldn't dedicate the time to the brands. So Born Pretty has sent me a package. I believe this could possibly be the only package that I've received this month, because I was not really responding to any PR requests because, again, like, priorities. My exams and stuff come first. Once I'm done with my exams in the next couple of weeks, I can post more videos and get back onto my normal, schedule or whatever. Okay, so, but I miss y'all. Some of you guys are doing absolutely amazing. You're smashing goals. Listen to me talking about I'm very proud of you. Like, excuse me? I get who I think I is. I think I am some celebrity. I'm very happy to see such progress on a lot of you guys' accounts. I'm not even going to promise to catch up. I'm going to try to get to the last videos, most recent ones, and engage there, because trying to catch up is a huge mounting that my brains cannot take as much. I can't take no more stress, guys. I can't take the stress. Okay, sorry. I'm rambling here. Okay, so Born Pretty sent me some products. You would have remembered in the last review that I've done for Born Pretty that I absolutely fell in love with these pat paint gels. And so when they reached out to me again, I absolutely wanted to try them again. They work absolutely amazing. If you did not see my last video, definitely go, or one of the last videos, I don't really know. Definitely go and check them out. So those are 3 pat paint gels, which are absolutely amazing. We're going to be swatching them very shortly. And we did get 2 gel polishes, and I guess they sent these sponges, which work absolutely amazing with these pat paint gels. So let's go ahead and take things out. So what y'all been up to, man? Y'all let me know the little gossip. Let me know the little sip juicy news. I think it's Memorial Day in the US. So did you do anything special, guys? So all my US subscribers, my US people. I hope you guys got to do something really fun and exciting, and you took a break from nails and did something real, with your life that's going to matter in a couple of years. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got that one off. And got this one off. And you know what? Since I'm doing accounting, we have a little chit chat today whilst I get myself sorted out. It's been such a while since I've done a video, so I almost forget what I need to do in the videos. So we're going to unbox these and we're going to do some swatching. I might do my nails. I might not, because I need to keep them pretty, they're short for the minute because I have to do a lot of typing and I have to do a lot of studying. Makes no sense putting on the long nails. They're not practical. And I need to be practical with my exams and my studying. Hello? What I was saying just now. Saying something just now. I remember what I was saying. Paint gel. So we got gold, I think, and this one's probably red, and this one's like a teal. Right, I was saying, now that I'm doing my my studying and I'm seeing, you know, what goes behind finance, like I have become so much more disciplined. See me struggling here with this thing? I've become so much more disciplined. I'm not making any, I've reduced my impulse purchases significantly. And I encourage you to do the same thing too. My bedroom, 25% of my bedroom, and I have a pretty good sized bedroom. 25% of my bedroom is just nail stuff that I am not going to get. I'm not going to get to all of them. So I literally have to hurry up and get the pay it forward off the ground and start doing a bunch of nails for free. Like the vision is to definitely, I want to do everybody's nails. And the plan is to reach out to a few businesses that will allow me to do it at their premises. I want to reduce the amount of persons coming to my house, because when you do them free stuff, man, sometimes you can't get people to stop knocking on your door. And I don't want to disturb the peace of the other residents in my household, you know? So I'm thinking that I definitely want to partner with a local business that I can go into, paint as much people's nails as I possibly can, as you know, as a charitable act, and then move on to someplace new and just make it something fun, make it like a social event, like a you know, cocktails and nails kind of vibe, you know, like an event. So it's pivoted from just, you know, coming in and just having your nails done to making it a really fun event. And I want to actually be able to do parties, in like pamper parties in people's homes, if they feel trusted enough to allow me to do that. And you know, wouldn't cost them nothing much. I'd love to just do as much people's nail as possible, or even just come in and set up, like bring the polishes, set up for them, and just leave them to enjoy the rest of their kind of night. That's my concept behind that. Oh, something else, guys. Let me show you something real quick before we get to the swatching. Now, you remember them little printables I was telling you all about? Well, we now have a book. This is the proof. This is the proof copy that I ordered. So that's why it says not for resale. But actually, when you do order them, which is going to be available on Amazon, it'll actually have a glossy cover. So let me just quickly move this little thing to the side here. So this is why I was hiding. This is the little secret here. That's the little sip gossip. When you do open up the front page, that's the very first page there. So it's the nail art sketchbook for content creators, but obviously this can be used. I have no control over how Amazon prints these, how they deliver them, what condition they come in. They do not print from me. They print from Amazon. So I hope that everything goes smoothly with the book. And if there's any discrepancies, guys, just send me a message. I really don't control it, but I will apologize on behalf of Amazon. That's all I can basically do. All right, so it has the 2023 calendar in here for ease of reference, and then we get straight into the nail content tracker. So your goal, your month, the weeks. So some months will have 4 weeks, some months might have 5 weeks. Down to the bottom here, we have our social media and our hashtags. So if there's something that I need to do content for, which I actually do, I did receive a new PR package today from a new brand, actually. Well, this is the first time they've sent me PR, but I have purchased their products before, and I've actually used it and tagged them. So, and that was years ago. That was at least 3 years. So this is why it's good to, if you really enjoy a brand, just don't do it just to receive PR. Don't do it because you want to work with them in the future. I mean, obviously you do, but do it because you enjoy using their brand. Keep tagging them, even if they don't respond, because one day, 2-3 years later, they're going to respond and send you something amazing. So food for thought. And that's why you need this book. Okay, so we do have several pages of the nail content tracker in here. So it's enough to last you for the rest of the year. I think there should be like 10 pages, maybe 10 or 12, I'm not sure. All right, so we end with the nail content tracker, and then we move on over to the nail color swatch chart. Now this, you know, I'm not 100% sure how the gel polish is going to react, but you know, I can remove the bottom of my lamp and I can cure directly onto the page. We're actually going to test this out for today's video. So we have several of the nail color swatch charts in here. I think there's 5 pages. And then we move on to the nail color swatch log. So every time you do a swatch, you can just kind of write down, when did you open the gel polish? And we're going to use, let's use one pretty for today so we can give a run through of the book. The brand name, how much months until it expires, what that final date is. All right, so that's the nail color swatch log. Then we have a nail PR tracker. So if you're receiving PR from, you know, brands on a daily basis or a weekly basis or even a monthly basis, you can put the brand name, the type of product that you are receiving, and when it's due. So you can always come through to your book and just see, okay, I have Tia Bella review come in. I get another review from a big shot nail person and another and just put it all there. Wouldn't that be amazing? One day I would love to have a Tia Bella brand that I can send PR to all of you wonderful nail enthusiasts. One day. Knock on wood. Oh, right. So that's the nail PR tracker. And then we get into the stars of the show, which is actually the coloring, the sketching. So this is all about sketching. So colored pencils definitely would work really good on these sheets. They seem pretty strong. I don't necessarily think watercolor could go on here. So again, when you think of sketchbook, you think of art, you think of colored pencils. So stick to the colored pencils to kind of sketch your artwork onto the paper. And again, the brands that you use, you would put them here. The trend that you may be trying out, you can put them here. The style of the nails, the tools that you use, any additional notes, you will put that here. The color palette that you're going for, and then to the bottom here is some other information you would use for social media. So if I'm using which platform I'm going to be using, the day that I'm posting, the time, who I need to credit if it's an inspiration, the hashtags that I want to use to make sure that my post gets some good engagement, and obviously if I have a discount code with this brand, I need to remember to put it in. So these are 10 fingers here. You can do a main design, and you can also do 3 variations. And so I hope that this kind of setup is useful. You know what? I really love educating. I feel like I'm being led to teach, and I want to do more books. Especially since I just got my little 2 certificates, my 2 nail certificates. So that was pretty exciting. Like I'm on an educational run this year. Like I'm just studying everything. So this is the round, I believe, or Scoville. Is it the round or Scoville? Could be. I believe I have 10 pages of each nail shape. But feel free to photocopy or even go on Etsy and order the digital one. So this will be on Amazon hopefully sometime this week. Once I have the approval, I will send the link on my community channel or community tabs or whatever. And you are free to get this book for yourself and finally own something from Tia Bella that you can use. Hello. Not a dead investment. So we have almond. I believe that is the almond shape. I believe. So those are the pages for the almonds. We have coffin in here. In total, we should have 7 shapes, I think. 6 or 7. So that's coffin. This is stiletto. Again, 10 pages of each nail shape. This is round. So that first one must have been Scoville. Or is this oval? I mean, whatever you want to call it. You know, whatever floats your boat. This is square. So obviously we're going to be using square today for the demonstration. Okay. And then we have lipstick. And you hardly ever see lipsticks in books. So I was really happy to have found this. And you know what? If you would like a tutorial on how you could actually create your own book, I'm gonna need y'all to let me know, because this was so much fun to create. And I mean, it's no secret, you can create your own book yourself. I mean, you know, it's a way for you guys to make a little side hustle. You just create the books and throw them up on Amazon KDP and hopefully hope for a sale. And then this is the back of the book. So that's the final page there, and it's empty. And that's basically everything in this book. I absolutely loved what I was able to do with this. Obviously, when you get the book, you won't have not for resale there. Okay, so that's enough shameful selling there. We are going to get back to that in a minute. I have my swatch sticks here for the gel polishes from Born Pretty. And we are gonna go ahead, and we have 2 gel polishes here. And we're gonna go ahead and swatch this. Now, if you were to use this book, we're gonna use this book because I need to demonstrate. So I'm gonna do a color swatch first onto the book, and we're gonna cure it because I need to see if it can actually work, because if the color swatch doesn't work, there's no reason for it to actually be in this book. I feel like the page is okay, so we're gonna do a test to see, and then I can create a second edition that does not include this and include something more useful. So it's good to see. All right, so this is the first color here, Born Pretty CG 100. I apologize if I am, you know, kind of all over the place, but hey, I haven't been on for a while. Oh my gosh, look at this pink. It's so pretty. Oh, I want to do my whole nail like this. Stunning. Barbie pink. And the Barbie movie is supposed to come out. Yo, I've been to the movies. See, they're all over the place. I went to the movies the other day to watch. Y'all know I like horror. I think I said this before. If you didn't know, now you know. I went to watch, what it called? Evil Dead 8. Y'all watch that? Y'all watch Evil Dead, the movie? Everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's the scariest thing ever. And I watched the movie. I was like, what kind of foolishness is this? Scary where? Something must be wrong with me. That was, I found it really, it was funny in some areas, and then it was like, where is the scariness? I like hardcore scary stuff, bro. Okay, so let's see if this little book here could handle gel polish. And we ain't gonna put too much. We can just put one tiny little bit. And then we put a little top coat on top of it. Oh, so it ain't really running. I mean, if you leave it on there long enough, it might soak through. Hey, that's not too bad. I can leave it there because I want to test to see if anything happens if I leave it there too long. All right, now let's move on to the next gel polish from Born Pretty. Oh my gosh, look at this glittery one. Oh, look at that purple mod. Wow. Don't let me let my bohemian side come out again. Look at that. Oh my goodness, a pretty 8. I think I want to put this on my nail instead. Actually, we're going to use both of them, actually. Stunning. Beautiful. It's like matte hexagons or iridescent hexagons with a little bit of mini glitters. Oh, it's from the gods. Absolutely beautiful. You see that? Tell me that I'm beautiful. Those 2 colors look stunning together. See, we're just still trying to check to see if it's going through. We're going to put a little bit of this glitter here onto this paper as well. And see what happens. Just let it sit there for a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and turn my UV lamp on and cure those 2. Then we're going to cure this one. All right, so we swatched those 2. I'm going to cure them in a second. You can see that the paper is getting a little bit soaked there. I'm going to leave that there just so I can see how it works. And then we need to fill in this swatch log. Yeah, we need to fill in the swatch log. So I'm just going to wait just a second to see what happens with it. The longer you leave it, the more it kind of soaks through. Yeah. I can actually almost see the bottle from this side through there as well. So I'd be curious to see how it performs throughout the rest of the, yeah, see, it's really getting soaked there. Okay. Maybe the nail color swatch jar, it has to be something that you have to laminate to kind of protect it. Okay, so those two have been cured. I'm gonna take my UV lamp. Just gonna go ahead and cure these two. So I'm just gonna leave that for 60 seconds. Now I put this underneath here just in case she misbehaved a little bit. Yeah. So ideally this probably would not be best suited for swatching. So now that I know that, I'm gonna put some top coat on here. Now that I know that, I have to be very careful. Or I can't wait. See, now that is actually soaking through the paper as well. So we're gonna cure that as well. Okay, good. So now that we know that this paper, they did have the option of premium paper. I think this is standard paper. They had the option of premium paper, but I didn't want the book to be too expensive. But now that I know that swatching with gel polish is a no-go, then definitely for the next book, I would leave this out. Or I would recommend taking the page out and laminating them. I do have a laminating machine. So that's the next best thing. All right, so now we'll move on. And that's just for transparency. Like, if you're going to sell something, you need to make sure people are aware and don't sell false promises, you know? So for the swatch log, so we opened these gel polishes up today from Born Pretty. We opened these up today. So today is May 29th, 2003. This is the Born Pretty brands, and the months to expire on here, if you look at it, it says 12 months. So the last day to use this would be May 29th, 2024. So always record your expiration dates, especially if you're going to be serving clients in the future. You do not want to be applying expired gel polish to your clients. Okay, so that is the first set done. So the nail color swatch log is done. I'm not going to fill this out. This is something I would have filled out once I've received the product. And I think I've had these now for about a week, possibly a week and a half. So that's what I would use that for. And since I have square nails on now, I would have used the square tracker. But I'm going to be doing a very plain nail, right? So for the color palette, I would possibly just color this in with a colored pencil and write down the gel polish that I want to use based on these swatches. So I definitely would not be swatching on to the exact book. So definitely we're going to have to use our colored pencils for color palette. So again, this is something I would have done beforehand before I did the video, but this is not a tutorial about how to use this book. So we're done with that. Now let's get the pat paint opened and let's get the pat paint swatched here. We have our 3 swatchy stickies right here. Let's gonna move this garbage out the way. Okay, let's go ahead and open these up. Let's have a look, shall we? They're all nicely sealed. So let's see if we can open this without using any tools. I don't think so. I think I still have to open this. Where is my... Excuse my creaking chair. I still got the creaking chair, guys. I need me a new chair. Oh, look at how pigmented that is. What is that? It is like a brick rust. kind of red. So you can see how pigmented that is. And we're just going to use a sponge to, I'm going to use a sponge to quickly swatch it. And you don't need too much. A little goes a long way. Absolutely beautiful color. So we're just gonna go ahead and swatch it onto the swatch stick using the sponge they have provided. And it just creates that perfect little gradient look. Now I am swatching this on a, like a plain swatch stick, so I don't have any base gel underneath this. I don't have any inhibition layer. I don't have anything for the gel polish to stick to. It's just on the swatch stick, and I just wanted to show you how easy it was to kind of ombre. So you would just imagine that this ombre was kind of like, on your nail like this. So, and in the previous video, I've done a demonstration of the ombre of the product onto my nail. I think I've did a video, or it might have been on Instagram actually. Okay, so it is a bit messy, isn't it? I wish there was an easier way to peel off the tab. Okay, this one is the blue. I'm going to put the blue on this side. And we're just going to go ahead, tap this onto the swatch stick as well. That would be really cute, like a beach set of nail, like a summer nail. I don't even know if I'm in camera, sorry about that. The easiest ombre ever. So that's that. That's the blue one. And go ahead and close this one back up. And finally, this one here. Oops. So because this video is already long enough, I am going to do the easiest tutorial ever and just apply the 2 gel polishes. I wonder if you could even make a marble and you could just go with like white lines onto the nail. So it could be like a backdrop as well. I mean, it might not look like anything now, but I'm sure you could do a marble with this, with just white lines going through it as well. Okay, so we're making a bit of a mess here. Let's go ahead and put these pat gels under the UV lamp to give them a quick cure. And I will be right back. Okay, so here are the gel polishes as well as the pat paint gel. Again, don't be overly concerned about how the pat paint gel looks. I'm just giving you, the different ways that you could use it. You don't necessarily only need to use it just for ombres. You can create your own little kind of abstract kind of nail design as well. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the swatching. I will do a separate video of a nail design. I feel like I want to do a full nail design, and this video is pretty long already because I've been rambling. So I'm going to do a separate video of me actually applying the products from Born Pretty into a nail set, or I might actually do I might do an Instagram reel as well. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.